Hi and Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Shamsila and I'm from Uniza. So for today's topic, we're gonna to talk about glycemic index, or also known as GI. What is actually a GI? GI is actually a scale that ranks a carbohydrate by how much they rise in our blood glucose level. A ranking of carbohydrate food is from 0 until 100 is based on how quickly they rise in our blood glucose level. So the food are classified as low, medium and high GI is based on their individual food intakes. So more than 70 is classified as high GI. In the range of 56 until 69 has been classified as medium GI, and in the range of 0 until 55 is classified as a low GI. So, high GI food are more rapidly digested and absorbed, causing a quick rise in our blood glucose level. Meanwhile, for the low GI, is actually slowly digested and absorbed in our body, causing our blood glucose level to increase more gradually. So, for today's lesson is actually I want to show you guys a complete servings of breakfast which has a high GI value. So here we have white breads, a teapot chocolate flavor condensed milks, and also some orange juice. Based on the foods and the drink provided, the GI value for overall food is quite high, which is about 212, and the GL, which is known as the glycemic load, is about 55.67. Which means even if you consume a little amount of condensed milk, it actually will cause your blood glucose level to rise very quickly. So since the food is rapidly digested and absorbed in your body, so this is actually will also increase the risk of getting any other type of disease. Here I want to answer a few questions. Firstly, why do low carbohydrate diet result in weight loss? It is true that low carbohydrate diet can actually causing you to lose some weight. This is because a low carbohydrate diet restricts the types and amount of carbohydrate you eat. When your carbohydrate intake is lower, it will lower your insulin level, which causes the body to burn the stored fat and also protein as the energy, and ultimately leads to weight loss. However, this type of diet is not safe. This is because it can cause vitamin and mineral deficiency, GIT disturbance, and also increase the risk of various chronic disease, especially for the long-term effects. We move on to second questions, which is what is the role of GI or GL in weight management? By following GI diet, it is actually will help you to lose some weight, and also the GI diet is suitable for those who have a diabetes. So this is because the GI diet is actually allow you to consume foods that have a lower content of carbohydrate. If you consume the high GI food, as I mentioned before, it will gradually drastically increase your blood glucose level, and it is not suitable for diabetic patients to follow the high GI diet. So I think for the diabetic patient is good for them to follow the low GI diets. We move on to the third questions, which is what is the role of GI and GL in health? So the researchers have been found that the low GI food have a beneficial effects on the blood glucose control in both short terms and also long terms for the diabetic patient. So here we go to the next questions, which is sugar bad for you? I think sugar is bad for you if you take it above a recommendation intake. If you consume it within the recommendation intake, it will be safe for you. This is because nowadays sugar is become a public enemy in our society. This is because high intake of sugar is actually can increase the risk of getting a various disease such as diabetes. So actually I found that some researchers has been stated that the effects on health was not from the impact of sugar alone, but also due to the high sugar intake consumed with the excess calories. And when this happens, actually, it will increase the risk of getting any kind of disease. Is there any evidence that sugar alcohol is beneficial for health? First of all, sugar alcohol are not alcoholics. Some studies have been reported that sugar alcohol have a low caloric value compared to the sucrose sweetness, and also have the lower GI. This study also reported that there are no health risks was found yet by consuming the sugar alcohol. I'm not sure about this, but this study was reported in 2019 by Grambella et al. Grambeka et al. So you guys can check. So here is the last question: is does a high carbohydrate diet increase CVD-3s? Yes, some researchers has been reported that food which containing high GI are associated to increase the risk of getting cardiovascular disease. So that's all for me. Thank you for watching my channel. See you again. Bye.